Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, I have been listening on how the members of parliament, especially those who are elected on UDA ticket, have been trying to respond to the issue of the junior secondary school teachers strike. And it seems like this is a trap set up against the new CS for Treasury John Mbadi. Yesterday we were sharing the views from Dean Nyoro, the chairperson of Budget Committee in the National Assembly. Again, now we are here talking about the settlement from Boni Khalwale, the Kakamega senator and the majority whip in the Senate. Now, John Mbadi said that there is no money to employ junior secondary school teachers. No money. But Dean Nyoro said there is money set aside for that. Now, when Khalwale comes in, same thing. And this is coming at a time when Raila Odinga said to the nation that Ruto asked for help. And for them, they decided that they are going to help him by sending some of their experts into the government to help William Ruto sort out the mess. Ukishasikia tumetuma wataalamu wetu, experts. You expect results. You expect a solution to a problem. So that is the perception among Kenyans. Now with this, we are not seeing a problem being solved. Instead, we see a confusion in the exchange between these members of parliament and the settlement from John Mbadi, a man who has been trusted to bring a solution through his experts at the treasury. So Khalwale is still saying that we said that the former CS for Treasury, Njuguna Ndung'u, should employ 46,000 JSS teachers. Now John Mbadi, you are coming and saying that you will not employ. He is warning John Mbadi that he is still the same person who impeached the former Minister for Finance, Kimunya. So you should not think that that's a warning from Boni Khalwale.
The ministers wenye wametoka ODM wameingia kwa serikali kwamba you came to make the system better. Wewe John Mbadi umeambiwa Kenya kwamba ile recommendation yenye sisi kama members of parliament budget committee tulisema Professor Ndung'u aajiri 46,000 teachers wa JSS, umesema wewe hautaajiri hata mmoja. Mbadi ujue mimi nilitoa Kimunya. Hiyo mchezo wacha kabisa. You must employ junior secondary school teachers because there is no learning going on there. Mambo ya kizungu mingi sijui kwa ODM kwa chama gani, we don't want to know. What we want to know is service delivery. Sherena sheringa ya kuinjira onshi Atamiando Josi Nemero Hajishalo.
Now Khalwale is clear that through the budget committee, we said that Njuguna Ndung'u should employ 46,000. That is it. But for you, John Mbadi, you have come in and you are saying that you won't employ even one. How tajiri yoyote? His warning is clear that Mbadi should know I removed Kimunya from office. stop that jokes or drama. Indeed, Boni Khalwale was the one who moved the motion to remove Kimunya from office, but that was on corruption allegation. To some extent, they said that he is arrogant. And this is what happened when Kimunya was the Minister for Finance.
To stop corruption at the Treasury, Kimunya must go. To end impunity in this country, Kimunya must go. To repossess the Hotel Grand Regency, Kimunya must go. To redress Kenyans who were conned into buying into the IPO of Safaricom, Kimunya must go.
In 2 weeks ago, Mr. Speaker, the minister said MPs did not want to be taxed. In fact, he went ahead and said every bad thing about MPs. He was setting a stage that if he gets to sell Grand Regency, MPs would not react. He wanted to damage the names of MPs. All these MPs want to pay taxes. They only disagree with you in the manner in which you want to ambush them and shame them in playing to the public gallery.
Now, just one question. If we have contradicting statements from the people who, all of them, are flying a government flag on their vehicles. Khalwale is majority whip. Ako na bendera ya serikali. Ndindi Nyoro is the chair of budget. Ni mtu mkubwa hapa kwa serikali. John MBADI ako na bendera ya serikali. But they are speaking different language in the same government, where they need to consult, coordinate, and advise. What is the reason behind this? That's the question. But before we go deeper into that, just a quick request. For those who are watching and you are not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our returning subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again, to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, John MBADI is a politician first. Then he is a minister. But from the time we issue this contradicting statement, until when we have seen now Ndindi Nyoro, Khalwale, and others coming up to respond, John MBADI is yet again to come back to the public and respond to these sentiments. He's quiet. So we don't know from him which way forward. But if there was a recommendation and the budget set aside, because the issue of budgeting, it happens in the National Assembly, where there is budget appropriations. They pass. Wakishapitisha inakuwa act of parliament, from a bill to an act of parliament. So if there was such kind of an act of parliament, what happened? John MBADI came in. But again, what Kenyans should know is that the Finance Bill 2024, because of Gen Z's protest, it was withdrawn. William Ruto did not sign that. So it is not in operation. I think that is where the budget appropriation for JSS teachers was done. So there is still a recommendation whether to have the finance bill back or of some of the items in the finance bill back to the House. Then from there will be appropriation. So kama mtasema JSS teachers budget should remain the way it was, that will be decided in the National Assembly. But Ruto did not assign his signature to the finance bill. It also went to the court of law. And in the court, the finance bill was as well rejected, null and void. That means if you go to the Finance Bill 2023, it is not an operation because there are also some issues raised in this other one. Therefore, and John Bart said this, the Finance Bill in operation is the one that Uhuru left, 2022 Finance Bill. That's what they are using. So definitely, you see Ndindi Nyoro playing politics. You see Boni Khalwale on it again, populist politics. But now John Bart is a minister. He will not come out and respond instantly and every time to these politicians. So up to this level, we see John Badi set up to fail. And they are doing so in public. Because ile kelele inapigwa na mheshimiwa Ndindi Nyoro, mheshimiwa Boni Khalwale, ni kelele ambayo inafaa ikuwe inapigwa na Gen Zs, Kalonzo Musyoka, Eugene Wamalwa, Wajakoya, Martha Karua and others. But not the likes of Ndindi Nyoro and Boni Khalwale. Na Ruto amenyamaza tu akifanya hii maneno yote. Amenyamaza. So, the team from ODM seems to have been set up to fail. Because even the man who did the appointment is silent. But above all, John Badi should have been cautious on the issue of employing the teachers. But in their own wisdom, they should find a way, even within that old budget, to employ teachers. They have to think about this teacher. That's the truth. Remember, it is coming at a time when teachers have threatened industrial strike from Monday. Yani siku ya kesho. Siku baada ya leo ni kesho. Kuna strike, they have threatened that it is coming. And now all this noise. So you can understand kunaenda aje. Hapo ndipo tulipo. So when you join Kenya Kwanza, this is what you will be subjected to. But above all, we're going to see way forward. I don't know your views, but let us meet in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.